welcome her once again with a thunderous round of applause. Can we have Cherissa? Cherissa is going to sing a song, so till she reaches here, put your hands together for her.
Education department किते गोटा आमी ल्हान भुरगीं ग्रुप फुडला किते करू हा 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 किते करू एप्रिलाच्यो हॉलिडेज कानाका आमी भुरगीं हाजोता किते करू म्हूण आयकोना आमचे एप्रिलांत गरमी जाता गरमी जाता मातशें चिंतात रे चिंतात रे एप्रिलांत गरमी जाता मातशें चिंतात रे चिंतात रे थँक यू
Can I hear it louder for her? Yeah, that's the spirit. Some whistles too. These kids deserve it. Okay, let's break it all. We've had the kids. Let's give that last kid a break. And I'll call a parent here. I'd like to call upon Sebi Mascarenhas. He's going to talk about last year's circular and about the heat.
Good evening, parents. I stand before you today not as only a concerned citizen of Goa, but as a citizen, as a concerned parent. I'm deeply troubled by the hasty implementation of this NEP. This is not a speech of protest alone. It is a plea for reason. I hope the people in power try and understand what we parents are going to go through if what they want to introduce happens. You know, NEP has been twisted around by the government and all the people implementing it. The NEP in Goa is nothing of chaotic. The government acknowledges the schools and students need time to adapt to it. So why are we rushing into this? Why are we rushing into this with more changes? Are we placing the burden of an ill-prepared system on the shoulders of our children? What feedback have you taken from what is already introduced? What feedback have you taken? Nothing. We were told that the academic year was being shifted to April in line with NEP. Okay, when we challenged them to show us which law or which clause mandates that, no justification was given to us. Then we were told equivalence of boards, you know, CBSE, Goa, all that. But nowhere in the document does it state that an April start has to happen. Now the excuse has changed again. You know, one excuse keeps going on. Now it says balancing out terms. You know, the first term and the second term. Have any of you seen the gazette that came out yesterday? Sure. I actually sat down and calculated the number of years, a number of days in two terms. In the first term, it's going to 124 days. And the second term is going to 107. Where is the balancing? I think so they have lost their maths. They have forgotten their maths. If you say you are balancing the term and what you have come out with is not balancing, where is the justification? The government claims 1,200 notional learning hours. You know, notional learning hours is the total time that children spend in class and all that. But it's a blatant misinterpretation of the NEP, the NCFEF, the NCFSE, and the NCRF. 1,200 notional learning hours include examinations, assemblies, extracurricular activities, not just classroom instruction. 245 of these hours are specifically designed for self-study, you know, and independent assignments. The actual instructional hours, what we have been lied to, the actual instructional hours is 9:55, not 1,200 as they have projected to us. Just making a fool of us at every step. By disregarding the framework that is set for 9:55 hours, you are making a fool of the own system that you are trying to introduce. If board exams were preponed last year, they came out with a circular. The Goa board chairman said that we are having exam. SSC exams used to be held in April every year. Suddenly this year they shifted it to March. 12th standards, which also in April was shifted to February. What are the excuse given? Go when you go back home, go to any app of any news channel and check. The media will have have played this all over. They said it's because of the heat. So the 10th standard kids, you don't want to have the exams in April because of the heat, and you don't mind sending the small children to school at the same time? This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship, what you are trying to do. Education policies should be introduced with consultation with all the stakeholders. And because it is for the best interest of students, education is not a joke where you can just do, copy and paste or just try one system. If it does not work, jump to another. You're playing with children's lives. Well, don't realize that. Parents were not consulted. Teachers were consulted, not entirely. Teachers were consulted, but what they was consulted was not taken into account. Concerns of students were ignored. This is not how a democracy functions. This is a government by decree, and we the people will not stand for it. We demand the following: a transparent review of the new academic calendar, adherence to the true principles of NEP, including self-study and project-based learning, proper training for teachers before introducing new subjects, a structured, phased implementation instead of chaotic, knee-jerk changes. The government may try to drown us, try to drown our voice with official circulars, but our voices will only grow louder. Thank you.
Sebi deserves a thunderstorm of applause. He's been working very hard to get a lot of things moving. Give it to him. Sebi Mascarenhas, all the way from Siolim. For anything, he's down to Panjim just on the call. He's been involved in a big way in getting this event organized. Can I hear it once again for him? I'd like to call upon another person who's helped us get this place. We've been trying for this place for a long time. Every time we send someone, we got a no. We got a no again. But we never gave up. And we had one parent who never gave up. And the person she approached, I'll tell you about that person. But before I talk about that person, I'll invite this person who helped us get this place. Let me call upon on stage Savio Coutinho, the councillor of Margao.
A very good evening to all of you, parents, students, and media brothers and sisters. हांव मातशें कोंकणीन उलयतां. पयले सुवातेर तुमकां शाबासकी दिता, कित्याक काल सांजे पासून आमी शुअर नाशिल्ले मिटींग जातली काय ना ती. कित्याक इतले प्रमाणान गेम चलताली ती कशे भाशेन परमिशन दिवप ना दिवप अशें करून एक तलवार तकलेर धरल्या भाशेन आशिल्ली. आनी इतली शॉर्ट नोटिसान इतले संख्येन तुमी हांगा आयल्या हेजेर तुमकां तोखणाय करपाची गरज आसा. आनी आयल्या कित्याक तुमी तुमच्या भुरग्यां खातीर, तुमच्या भुरग्यां खातीर तुमी हांगा आसा. कित्याक तुमकां खबर आसा ह्या म्हयन्याक जेन्ना स्कुलान तुमची भुरगीं वयतली तांकां कितले सुमार त्रास जातले हे तुमकां खबर आसा. आनी त्या खातीर तुमी तुमच्या भुरग्यां खातीर हांगा येयल्ले आसात. पूण वायट दिसता की गव्हर्मेंटाक हें कळना. गव्हर्मेंटाक दिसता की आपूण करता तोच कायदो तेच सारकें, तेजे शिवाय आनी दुसरें आनी कांयच ना. तांकां दिसता की ते चिंतता म्हण तुमच्या भुरग्यांचेर भर पड आनी त्या खातीर तेमी आतां डिसिजन घेतला की 7 तारखेर 7 एप्रील स्कूल स्टार्ट करपाचें म्हण सांगपा म्हळ्यार हें एकदम वायट दिसता आमकां गव्हर्मेंटान इतलेशेपण हें करपाक इतली हेस्ट करपाची गरज ना आमच्या ह्या स्पिकरान उलयलां आमच्या भुरग्यांक उलयलां पळय सद्या आमी उलोवप डिफरंट पूण जे भुरगीं हांगा येवन आपले हे सांगतात डिफिकल्टी सांगतात ते पयलीं सद्या गव्हर्मेंटान कन्सिडर करपाक जाय हांव चड वेळ घेना फक्त कित्याक आनी कितलेशे स्पिकर्स आसा जायते जाणांचें उलोवप आसा पूण एक मागता गव्हर्मेंटा थंय मातशें हेस्ट करनाकात आनी हे जे स्कूल 7 एप्रील तुमी स्टार्ट करपा आसा तें मातशें देवा खातीर करनाका एटलीस्ट भुरग्यांची चिंतून तुमची भुरगीं कडेन ल्हान आसा व्हडले आसा तें आमकां खबर ना आय मीन टू से गव्हर्मेंटाचे जे कोण डिसिजन मेकर्स आसा तांचे पूण जे पेरंट्स आपल्या भुरग्यां खातीर हे जे इतली लढाई चल्ली आसा 4000 कितें पेटिशन दिल्या 4000 रायट 4000 पेटिशन्स दिल्या ताकाय बी वॅल्यू ना आनी कितें सुमार करपाचें पेरंट्सांनी मागता गव्हर्मेंटा जाय एड्युकेशन मिनिस्टर आनी आमचे चीफ मिनिस्टर जाय इल्लीशी पूण एक कॉन्शियस दवर आनी पेरंट्साचे आनी भुरग्यांचे मागणी आय सामकी काळजांतल्यान जी मागणी आसा की स्कूल्स 7 एप्रील चालू करचे न्ही पूण नॉर्मल जे आसा तें करून कित्याक तुमचे कडेन सेटअपूय सारकें ना सांगपाक फाल्यां सपोज तुमी 11:30 म्हणटा बरें पूण पेरंट्सांकूय कितलें हें जाता सकाळीं 8 पावय परतून 11:30 यो इट अपार्ट फ्रॉम द चिल्ड्रन इवन फॉर पेरंट्स इट्स अ बिग टास्क टू ड्रॉप द चिल्ड्रन कम बॅक टू पिक देम अप एक समजना म्हाका सो मागता चीफ मिनिस्टर जाय एक रिकन्सिडर करचें डिसिजन आनी नॉर्मल प्रमाणे टील यू आर सेट अप विथ द एंटायर सिस्टम इन अ प्रॉपर मॅनर टील दॅट टायम आय डोंट थिंक यू शूड स्टार्ट ऑन 7 एप्रील थँक यू व्हेरी मच
Thank you, Savio, for getting us this done so that we can be here on Lohia Maidaan. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, also I'd like to, in a very special way, acknowledge Palankini, who's been right after this. Can I hear it louder for Palankini, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, she's the one. She never said no. She said, I'll not give up. I'll go back again and again and again. And she finally got Savio and got it done. A round of applause for her.